one thing that makes or breaks workplace culture. That is trust. Building a culture of trust in a workplace is very significant. Without trust, even the most talented team struggles to perform. Welcome back to Hillpad HR, the channel where we share practical insight to help HR leaders and HR professionals to flourish. Today, we will explore how HR can build a culture of trust that drives engagement, productivity, and retention. Why do trust matters? Why talk about trust? Trust is the foundation of collaboration, innovation, and employee satisfaction. When employees trust their leaders and their organization, most importantly, they will now feel safe to share ideas, take risks, and stay more committed. Without trust, disengagement rises, turnover increases, and performance suffers. So there are 4 pillars that will enable us understand trust in the workplace. One of them is transparency. Transparency means sharing information openly, both good and bad. Employee wants to know why decisions are made, how performance is evaluated, what the company's financial health looks like, and where the organization is headed. Will leaders hide such strategic information or sugarcoat problems or make decisions behind closed doors? Certainly, employees will fill the vacuum with rumor. Transparency also includes clarity around career progression, salary structure, and with these, employee openness will be highly accepted. Consistency is another. Leaders must treat people fairly and act reliably. Consistency will mean that what a leader says and does aligns over time. And that rules apply equally to everyone, regardless of rank, tribes, maybe gender, or personal relationship with the boss. Employees watch carefully. They have feelings, they understand what goes even behind closed doors. Consistency also means reliability, following through on promises, keeping scheduled meetings, and responding to requests predictably. Accountability is another. Accountability simply means taking responsibility for one's action. In one of the difficult things we find in the workplace, people take the portion blame, people tend to make excuses. Especially when things go wrong. Leaders who blame others, hide errors, or punish honest mistake destroy trust. Leaders who say, I made a mistake here, what I'm learning, and how I can fix it. Hence, depart respect, owning up to the situation. Accountability also applies to following through on commitment. When someone says, I'll be back to you by Friday, and does so, trust grows incrementally. When they don't, it shrinks. Another is empathy, showing genuine care for employee well-being, strengthening bond and loyalty. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feeling of another person in the workplace. It means recognizing that employees have life after work, family, health struggle, financial pressure, emotional challenges. Empathic leaders ask, how are you doing? And they mean it when they do ask. They adjust deadline when someone is grieving, offer flexibility for a sick child, and create psychological safety where employee can be human without fear of punishment. So all of these where is the place of the he would be HR or the HR leader? HR role in building trust is very significant. HR plays a central role in shaping trust, from designing fair and inclusive policy to training managers in communication and leadership skills. HR sets the tone, feedback loop, like anonymous survey, give employee a voice. Recognition program also reinforces trust by showing employees that their contribution matters. But there are some practical steps companies can take, and we'll highlight a few of them. HR leaders can implement whole regular town hall or Q&A session to keep communication open. Share transparent performance metrics so employees understand how success is measured. Create safe channel for reporting concern without fear of retaliation. And maybe offer mentorship program to strengthen employee-manager relationship. Trust isn't just built overnight, but HR can lead the way by embedding transparency, consistency, accountability, and empathy into the workplace culture. If you found this video helpful, kindly subscribe to HIPAT for our weekly HR strategies and share in the comments section how your company builds trust, and don't miss next week's episode. Thank you.